Hola familia, what made you smile today? Go ahead and let us know in the comments. But we're back with another timeline reading. So let's see what timeline we are on with this one. We got the Temperance card. We got the Three of Pentacles. And we got the Ten of Swords. Y'all, it feels like we are having a big upheaval. So if you're in this timeline, all of the groundwork, the foundation, the seed planting, everything that has been, I'll say just planted, for lack of better words, it's growing, it's booming, it's blooming, it's amazing. And the Ten of Swords, it's interesting because now that we're actually receiving everything we want, someone's maybe questioning if it's actually the right direction, if it's actually what we wanted. Now that we're seeing the fruits and harvesting from the labor, we're receiving a lot. However, it's for some of us, we're questioning it. I'm not really sure. However, there's just this unfulfilled feeling. And that feeling is creating these thoughts. And those thoughts are really coming from this Three of Pentacles energy, which it really feels like being closed off from help, from support, from resources, from community. And this is where the Temperance is actually coming in, because we're questioning this because, ooh, we're shifting, y'all. We're really shifting from this hyper independent, I gotta do it all myself and I can only do it myself program, belief, societal conditioning, thinking that we don't need community, that we don't need friends, that we don't need family, that we can do it all ourselves. Yet, when we're actually receiving everything we want, it feels unfulfilled. Why? Because we have no one to share it with. We don't have people to celebrate it with. We have no one to be like, ooh, look at what happened, look at what I did, da-di-da-di-da, right? And that's where the Temperance comes in, is because we're not in balance with that right now. There's still some fear, there's still a bit of paranoia about who to trust, where to go, how to be, how to act. That's okay. And we don't need to prove ourselves to anyone. It's about being genuinely ourselves and authentic, and also creating balance. So, yes, you could be hustling, you could be grinding, you could be working, you could just be so devoted to yourself. And that's beautiful. Like, yes, put yourself first and focus on yourself. At the same time, don't get into states of isolation, or don't go into an extended periods of solitude, because that's actually not going to benefit you. Why? Because community is necessary. Because when you actually start getting everything you want, you're still lonely at the end of the day. And this isn't lonely as in partnership. This is lonely as it's just you and your success. And not saying that you can't celebrate yourself, like, blessed be, yes, do that. That's totally amazing. At the same time, this is also a bit of ego. And we need to be honest with ourselves that, yes, it's amazing to be independent and to have your bag and to have your success, to have your business, to be celebrating all these wins you're having. At the same time, don't be lying to yourself that you're not feeling lonely at certain times. That you don't wish you had a friend or a partner or a community or a council or someone or something to celebrate this with. Keep your eye focused. It's okay. Because our truth is our weapon. So if we're being in our truth, if we're standing in our authenticity, if we're really just expressing ourselves genuinely, guess what? That will filter out who should be around us and who shouldn't be around us. And that way, those who are actually around us when we're having these wins and celebrations are actually supporting us and with us. And right now, we're just not in balance with that. We're very focused on ourself and our growth and our power and our evolution, which is beautiful. Like, yes, keep focusing on yourself. But again, It doesn't even have to be often, but maybe just make some time every now and then. It could be once a week, it could be once every 2 weeks, it could be once in a blue moon. Go hang out with a friend, go have a coffee, go watch movies, go do something powerful because you're sharing this energy with people who you enjoy. And if you don't enjoy them, then that will be made clear when you're actually being in yourself. You'll see who's actually supporting you and who's trying to siphon off you and who's trying to actually just be around your success and wins but don't actually support you. And again, too, even when we're going through these tough times, tough moments, right? We need to learn how to receive. And another form of being receptive is us being received by others. Allowing our thoughts, our magic, our energy, our intuition, our emotions, our depth to be received by others. Some of us are scared of that. And if we're scared of that, we need to introspect. We need to reflect. We need to bring it to ourselves. Wow. Anything else, ancestors? All right. Well, that's this reading. So guess what? We got the community. We're not questioning shit. And guess what? We have complete balance between work, play. What's the other one? Work, play, friends, family, community, business, clients. We're in balance and harmony. And this balance, the structure, the support, it's uplifting us. It's allowing us to truly be in reciprocity with community. Because look how much more abundant it is when we're really thriving in community. And again, you can just have a group of 3. That could be 1 plus 2, you plus 2 other people, or it could be you plus 3 other people. It doesn't need to be a big group. It doesn't need to be a big community. It could be kept small. But people you genuinely care about and vibe with and are there with. That's what you need. Yes. Anything else? I think that's it. We're going to pour pixie dust all over this reading. If you resonated with this timeline, let me know how it resonated in the comments. If you like a one-on-one reading, go ahead and book at the link in the description. And other than that, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.